Oh, hey guys. So today was a trade deadline. It finished at 3 o'clock. There are no more trades allowed to be made. And it was alright. There wasn't nothing crazy. It was exactly what was to be expected. Just a regular trade deadline. Nothing really happened. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Mikey Prince, aka Kid with Game. Welcome to Hoop Nerds. And oh my god, was this not the craziest trade deadline we have seen in a long time? And oh, it only came from one team. I mean, the Cavaliers, in like 2 hours of this deadline, basically have a whole new roster. It's the off season for them. They got I mean, they traded away Isaiah Thomas, Channing Frye. They traded away Shumpert. They traded away Jay Crowder, Derrick Rose. And they get back guys like George Hill, Rodney Hood, Jordan Clarkson, Larry Nance Jr. And they also sent Dwayne Wade back home to Miami. What? I mean, that is crazy how this Cavs team just completely did a huge turnaround in terms of just rebuilding in a short amount of time. And they started off the season trying to be the old guys, the veterans, and it wasn't working out. They all knew it wasn't working out. So what did they do? They traded. They got younger. They get guys like Jordan Clarkson and Larry Nance Jr. from the Lakers, giving the Lakers basically 1-year deal players in Isaiah Thomas and Channing Frye, which actually they actually did the Lakers a favor, because now the Lakers can go into this summer or next summer with the salary cap to sign 2 max players. They could potentially sign LeBron James and Paul George this summer thanks to that one trade that they did to Cleveland. So Cleveland could have just helped the Lakers get LeBron James, which is crazy. In return, the Cavaliers got younger in Jordan Clarkson and Larry Nance. They added athleticism to their team with Larry Nance Jr., who has been playing really well with the Lakers, and Jordan Clarkson, who has shown that he could be a backup point guard at times, a shooting guard, can really hit the three, can attack the paint. I mean, he really is just an all-around player offensively that gives now the Cavs a spark. Then when you look at who else they got, they were able to trade they did a 3-team trade with Utah and Sacramento, where Sacramento got Joe Johnson and Iman Shumpert, and Utah gets Derrick Rose and Jay Crowder, and then the Cavs get George Hill and Rodney Hood. Now the Cavs, who just traded Isaiah Thomas, automatically replaced their starting point guard spot with George Hill, who in my opinion fits perfectly with this Cavs team, because you have your playmaking point guard that LeBron has always wanted, and he's not a ball dominant point guard, which means he could just bring the ball to the court, pass it, look for a shot, and then also just way in the corner, way in the elbows, ready to catch and shoot from a LeBron James pass or whoever, which helps their team a lot. Rodney Hood, on the other hand, who is having a great season for the Utah Jazz, who just a few days ago came off from a 30-point performance. Now you have him possibly coming off your bench or starting, depending on how this new starting lineup will be. I really don't know from the Cavaliers. I mean, you got a guy now. You added so much good offense on this team, guys that can really play without the ball and can score with the ball as well, which is such a huge improvement for a Cavs team that honestly has been struggling in all sorts of categories. And then on top of that, they were able to do Dwayne Wade a huge favor and send him back to Miami, where he wanted to go, which leads to believe that this could be his last year, or next season might be his last year, because he did say that he would love to retire as Miami Heat, and now he's playing for the team, so that could happen. On the other side of things, the Kings plan to waive Joe Johnson, which now there are some top teams that want him, including the Boston Celtics, the Houston Rockets, and the Golden State Warriors. Oh my God, if he goes to the Golden State Warriors. And on top of that, the Utah Jazz will also plan on waiving Derrick Rose, who right now the front runner that wants him is Tom Thibodeau, in going back to the Timberwolves to play alongside with him, which I feel will be a great thing for Derrick Rose in terms of his confidence, playing back in a system that he knows very well, that he was successful in back in Chicago, playing under a coach that he knows and all that. So I think that would be great for Derrick Rose if that does happen, which is possible. Some other little keynote trades that happened that I really liked. The Pistons got just a slight better with that Jameer Nelson trade. I think that's a great trade to have a backup point guard, especially while Reggie Jackson is still out. The Knicks went ahead and traded for Emmanuel Mudiay, which I like the player. I like Emmanuel Mudiay. I just don't get why the Knicks got him, because they started off this season with a lot of big men that they were trying to get rid of, and now they have a lot of guards on that roster. So it was a questionable move. I get, that he's young, he fits a rebuild team, so it really questions if, Jared Jack is gone, or if they plan on, whatever, he's out of the rotation or something. Trey Burks, who I really like, has been playing well, but now you have Trey Burks, Frank, and now you bring in Emmanuel Mudiay. So, I just don't really see how that fits, but it's a good player to have, and I'm okay with it. The Clippers did not trade DeAndre Jordan. They did re-sign Lou Williams yesterday, and now they keep DeAndre Jordan. So who knows what's going on with that franchise, the direction they want to go in. If they feel maybe they could make the playoffs with, the Tobias Harris trade and all that. So we'll see how that goes. Memphis did not trade Tyreek Evans. Supposedly they was in a real good discussions with Denver for getting him, but they decided to go ahead and keep him because of how well he's playing, and they're even thinking about signing him to an extension. So we'll see how that goes over there. The next big thing we really got to look and worry about moving forward now are all these buyouts, because there's reports that there's a lot of teams that's going to be doing a lot of buyouts in these next 2 weeks, and a lot of top contender teams are waiting to see who they could go ahead and attack and try to pick up. I mean, there's reports that the Warriors might buy out JaVale McGee, that because they've been trying to get, like I said, they are looking at a Joe Johnson. There's reports that Isaiah Thomas has already told the Lakers he does not plan on coming off the bench, so we'll see how that rotation goes and if they try to buy him out or not. They probably won't, but hey, you never know. But yeah, what a crazy trade deadline this was, especially with the Cavaliers team, with what they were able to do. They just really stole the highlight of today. But let me know, do you think that what the Cavs did is a good trade? Can this Cavs team now with this new roster make the NBA Finals? Is this the team that LeBron James needed, because that first team just wasn't working out? Let me know. I want to know what you have to say about that. Let me also know what you feel about anything that happened part of today's trade deadline. What trades you like, what trades you didn't like, what trades should have been made. Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If not, give it a thumbs down. Doesn't matter. And if you're new to my channel, you like what I do here, this is called Hoop Nerds, where all I do is talk nothing but basketball. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and let's be Hoop Nerds together. All right, guys, as always, I'll catch you on the next one. Enjoy the rest of your day. Later.